What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Tiny Penis Wonderlands. And if you've been living under a rock, no, not that rock. If you've been living under a rock these past few weeks, then you might have missed the massive shitstorm that game developers are embroiled in across the entire video game landscape, in a controversy so big that it's being called Gamergate 2.0.
When shedding a tear and crying like a gamer with self-loathing and low self-esteem.
Because gamers have just now found out that there are companies out there like Sweet Baby Inc. that are contracted by the publishers of the games during development to come in and make changes to the developers' work in order to force inclusivity and leftist ideology under the guise of building a more emphatic video game space. Consultation companies like these are hired by the publishers to change the developers' work in order to improve their ESG scores. The better your ESG score, the smaller of a risk your company is as a liability to invest in. And I know what some of y'all motherfuckers are thinking out there right now. Well, inclusivity sounds better for everyone. And it is when it's organically done. Take Borderlands 2, for example. Hammerlock is gay. If you've done the Love Thumper questline, he'll tell you all about his old boyfriend Taggart and how he ended up being killed by his stalker named Henry. Finishing out with you shoving Taggart's fist into Hammerlock's box. And that's an organically told questline featuring two gay characters with a hilarious fisting punchline at the end. That's inclusion done right. Now, fast forward all the way to New Tales from the Borderlands, and you get this scene. Fran and Lorelei. But wait a second. Lorelei is now Lore, a dude, without like any in-universe explanation. With many people in the community actually not making the connection that Lore and Lorelei are the same person, because the game just puts it in your face and expects you to deal with it. And it's gone over a lot of people's heads because of that. And even later in New Tales from the Borderlands, Fran tells Octavio to kill her, and then she revives herself with the magic crystal, which brings her back to life from death, but conveniently leaves her still in a hover chair. These types of forced inclusions that make no sense are meant to create a connection between the character and the player. But in reality, it's so inorganically done and forced that it actively creates a disconnect between the game and gamers. And because we've seen this time and time again, over and over the last few years, the mere existence of things like pronouns and gender fluid character options have now become immediate red flags for gamers to know that their favorite games and developers' work have been tampered with by those looking to force the over-representation of a very small portion of the overall makeup of society. To the point that it's impossible to just escape into your favorite game without having real-life politics just shoved in your face. You know, like, the whole point of video games is to escape reality into a fantasy world of make-believe. And I was actually going through my files recently, and I found my entire first Wonderlands playthrough. And I happen to have my reaction to the forced inclusion of gender fluidity and pronouns into Tiny Penis Wonderlands. A game about orcs and goblins. Pure fantasy at its core. Injecting real-life ideology and politics into a game where it really shouldn't matter what my gender is or what my pronouns are. Because the game never uses them, and I can create Yandu Udantu, who technically isn't a man or a woman. He's an alien. But instead of enjoying making a silly character, Wonderlands has me analyzing Gearbox's decisions in today's current social climate. It's no wonder that I personally haven't enjoyed any new games in almost a decade, because games just won't let you enjoy them anymore. That one and this one. Is that where we're at in 2022? I want this one. If I make myself tiny, does that mean my hitbox is tiny?
I must evolve yet again.
I guess I'll see. Bro, I'm playing a game where I have to choose my fucking pronouns. Why the fuck is helicopter not an option? Or spaghetti monster? Or fat fuck? So hold up, Gearbox. You got all these pronouns and shit, but like, where are the realistic black people tones? You got like 2 black people in here, bro. You got barely black and you got almost black. I'm gonna need more black people in this game, bro. Bitch, my girlfriend drinks her coffee darker than this. What are you talking about? They want to go all through. Nah. Here's why I'm complaining. Because they want to go through all this bullshit with like pronouns and this and that and inclusion. And then they forgot that they didn't hire any black people at Gearbox. So they forgot black people existed too. Yeah, they got pronouns in the game, bro. Look, if I go back, body and personality, the body types this one, that one, and pronouns she, her, him, they, them. Bruh. But I can't get more than 2 black people in the game. You go from like all sorts of Asian Then you go to like Indian, and then you get 2 black people. I can't even make Will Smith, bro. Will Smith's darker than this, bro. I can't be slapping bitches in this game. Come on, Gearbox. What are you doing? I guess I'm gonna have some bloobs. Fro-do. I'm not even... So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave a thumb up on a video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. If you ever wondered why it feels like every game the past like 5 or 6 years feels like it was written by the same motherfucking people, it's because of consultation companies like Sweet Baby Inc. And they're not the only ones out there. They're just the ones that are currently getting thrown under the bus for a few mistakes on social media. But these consultation companies are hired by the publishers in order to raise their ESG scores to make it easier for them to get funding for these games. But in turn, gaming has become a watered-down, pale imitation of what the industry could and should actually be. We've made so many leaps and bounds in frame rate and graphical fidelity, gameplay capabilities, but we've taken just as many steps back with writing and world building thanks to these companies that come in and destroy the developers' work. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.
Kiss of life.
Well, where's the fanfare?